Hey, how you doing? My name is Chris. Welcome to my shop. As I remain somewhat hindered from putting out any real content for you to check out, the best I can do for you today is to show you a clip of something I was working on before my little incident. I've got some information about some cool stuff happening in the community, and then we can wrap things up by me letting you know what I do indeed have planned for the future. So if you're into that, stick around. We'll get to that next. Okay, let me start off by showing you a clip that I'm not going to use. To put it in perspective, this was a small clip that I hadn't edited down a lot because it was going to become part of a bigger build that I had in mind, but I've since decided to go in a different direction and this will never be used, so I figured I'd go ahead and share this with you now, so take a look. Yeah, it was just a cutting board. This is a yellow birch and maple with a live edge on it. And I thought it came out pretty good. And my buddy, my shop dog, was out here watching me as I was finishing that video. Well, yeah, I did, buddy. I made another cutting board. What? Man's best friend. My rear end. Get out of here. Go. Get. What the heck? That's a nice cutting. All right. Oh. Anyway, like I said, this is not going to be part of the video any longer. I've decided to go in a different direction. But I didn't want this to go to waste, so I figured I'd share the footage with the partial making of this with you anyway. Even the dog. Even my dog. Hey, anyway, just FYI, the doc says it's going to be several more weeks before I should actually be out here with both hands. So that project, unfortunately, is on the back burner, but I promise you I will get to it. But in the meantime, I wanted to fill you in on some cool stuff that's going to happen in the community. And I want to tell you about a good friend of mine, Jason McGinn. And I still don't, to this day, don't know why I call him a good friend, because he's the one who started that Chris gives away free cutting boards things, but which I don't even ask. It's not happening. But Jason is, Jason's YouTube channel is called McGinn's Woodshop. In case you're not familiar, go over and check that out. But he's starting a new show, and he's doing it every Friday night. I believe it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's a live show right here on YouTube. He has a panel of people each week, and each week I believe he's going to have different topics being discussed. I think this coming Friday, tomorrow night's video, the show that he's going to do is about CNCs. So if you guys are into CNCs, then check it out. The name of the show, though, is Precise Mistakes. 7 o'clock on Fridays. That goes live right here on YouTube. And then, of course, the recorded version, if you're not available on Friday night, will be available for you to watch at a later date. But, you know, if you can get there live, it's a lot more fun because then you can interact with the panel and see everybody and talk to them and get questions that you may have asked during the show. But once again, that's tomorrow night, Friday nights at 7 o'clock. Give Jason McGinn a shot. McGinn's Woodshop. The name of the show is Precise Mistakes. I think you may like it. Okay, and finally, I can tell you what I have coming up, planned-wise anyway, once I'm given the go-ahead from the doc. I am indeed going to work on that barbecue project that I mentioned earlier. The project itself is going to be made out of nothing more than 2x4s and perhaps some 2x6s that my buddy Jay Rivera hooked me up with. But maybe even prior to that, I have a good friend of mine who I'm working with to try to bring you a video on simple joinery that you can do in your shop. Simple but strong joinery, and jigs that you can go along with it, and techniques that may help you out down the road. So those are at least two things I have planned for you in the future when I can actually get back at it again. So that's it for now. You guys take care. Get out in your shops, go make that first cut for me, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.